In this video, I'll first explain how email marketing software MailerLite's pricing structure works. Furthermore, I'll share my opinion about their most important features. My name is Robin Klein-Penning and I'm just a random guy who likes to get up at 5 in the morning to spend time researching and testing software tools so you won't have to do that. If you want to know more about me and how I earn most of my daily bread, check out this video where I explain how I started and currently run my online dog training business without me being a dog expert. And this business now makes me around 15,000 euros in profit each month, and in this video I'll explain how this works. So firstly, in this video I'll start by explaining MailerLite's pricing structure. The second part in this video is me showing their features and my opinion about it. And lastly, in part 3, this part is for the business people. I'm telling you how many customers MailerLite has and when they founded the company. So let's start with part 1, MailerLite's pricing structure. So to cut right to the chase, MailerLite offers one of the cheapest price plans on the market in email marketing land nowadays. The quality and features are in no way inferior to one of the other email marketing companies. So the pricing structure is pretty straightforward. MailerLite offers a free plan up to 1,000 email subscribers and 12,000 emails per month. So this means that you can send out 12,000 emails in one single month. But before I go into detail about the free plan, let me first explain the paid plan. In their paid plan, you pay for the number of subscribers you have, as most other email marketing companies do. They have some upsells like a dedicated IP address option for $50 per month extra, or unlimited landing pages and websites for $10 per month extra. So to paint you a little picture, ConvertKit's customers, and ConvertKit is another email marketing tool, they pay $250 per month for a dedicated IP address. And GetResponse, which is another email marketing company, doesn't even offer a dedicated IP address in their plans. You need a custom plan for that, and who knows what you pay for that. To be honest, you probably won't need a dedicated IP address, since this is only for the hefty users who are sending more than 100,000 emails per week, but just to make a point that MailerLite has competitive prices. And besides the extra option of a dedicated IP address, they offer a few more add-ons, like the option called Mailer Pro. Mailer Pro is for the people who have no experience in email marketing whatsoever and don't want to spend time learning it. You can then add Mailer Pro to your monthly plan, and they will give you a dedicated account manager that helps you set things up. Mailer Pro will cost you $100 extra per month. And Mailer Pro probably is only needed for the first month or two, if it is needed at all. After you've set things up, you don't need a dedicated account manager any longer, in my opinion, meaning you can stop the Mailer Pro subscription. So the first question I have when a company offers a free plan is whether or not the plan really is free. Or in other words, is it really a useful plan? Many email marketing software companies offer a free plan, but the plan lacks some essential features, making the free plan pretty much useless. So what's the essential part of an email marketing software? Why do you need it? Why not just use Gmail or whatever have you? Well, the most crucial part of email marketing, in my opinion, is the marketing automation features you have, like sending pre-written and personalized emails to your subscribers. Having one new subscriber per day is already annoying enough to manually email them, right? So having the possibility to send these people pre-written, personalized emails is why we use email marketing software in the first place. It's like having a sales agent working for you non-stop. Looking at the free plan of MailerLite, I can tell you that they, unlike many other email marketing companies, offer unlimited marketing automation inside their free plan. And this is truly awesome. For example, with MailChimp you can only create a one-step automation workflow. And this means you can only send one automated email when someone subscribes. You cannot create a sequence of emails for the following days, weeks and months to keep nurturing your audience. And we all know if you don't send your subscribers an email regularly, they will forget about you. When you start sending them an email months later, the first momentum you had when they signed up, it's gone. And that's why they say never lose your momentum. And ConvertKit, for instance, doesn't offer any automations in the free plan either. And other companies like Sendinblue's free plan aren't that useful either. MailerLite distinguishes itself from those other email marketing companies to make the free plan insanely valuable. Furthermore, offering a limit of sending 12,000 emails per month is huge. So if you're not sending weekly or monthly broadcast emails to your complete subscriber base, you can also choose to delete subscribers after they completed your automated workflow emails. So didn't they buy the product you're selling in your automated emails? Okay, let's delete them from your list. Of course, the drawback of this is that your subscriber base will never grow, but you can keep your overhead low by doing this. However, the next price plan is pretty cheap. You pay $15 per month for 2,500 subscribers, and you'll have the premium features immediately available. All in all, the free plan is all you need, to be honest, to get you started. It's the best free plan in email marketing land for as far as my knowledge goes. So let's continue with the second part of this video, which is me showing MailerLite's features and my opinion about them. So I tested a couple of features of MailerLite I find most important. And the first thing I tested was I created a newsletter, of course. The second one is I made a form and a landing page and automation to give away a free ebook or a free giveaway. The third one is I created automated emails. The fourth one is I created a sign-up form for my website. And lastly, I contacted their support team for questions to check out whether or not this works good. So let's start with the first thing I tested, creating a newsletter. Well, creating a newsletter inside MailerLite is just really smooth. The way they designed the user interface is just so intuitive. The language they use is perfectly understandable for everyone and also for non-tech savvy people. Furthermore, there are no unnecessary words or buttons or steps to take. The process is straightforward, clean and just very nicely done. I also like the very easy to understand features like sending the newsletter to the people who didn't click or opened the first email you sent. And you can automate this and schedule this in advance before sending the email, so you won't forget to do this later on, as this will result in higher opens, more clicks and more sales if you're selling something. I advised my client to do this once and he saw an immediate success by implementing it. And the drag and drop editor is straightforward to use as well. Again, no unnecessary buttons or steps I need to take and no difficult technical words they're using. Just understandable for everyone. And for my newsletters, the newsletters I use, I don't use any email design templates. Maybe sometimes there is an image in it, but most of the time it's just text with a few links to a website. But in MailerLite you can create both text emails, but you can create beautiful design emails too. So if you're into fancy design emails, MailerLite has got you covered. Okay, the next one, creating a form and landing page and automation to give away a free ebook or something else you want to give away. So this is where the fun part begins. One of the most used features inside an email marketing tool are the automation features. And one of the best ways to gain new email subscribers is to offer them something, like a free ebook with tips, for instance. And speaking of a free ebook with tips, if you want to know how I build an email list of more than 25,000 email subscribers with my online dog training business, make sure to download this free 5-page ebook where I share my 3-step formula to 100 daily newsletter signups. There's a link to the free ebook in the description below. So each email marketing tool has its own way of doing things. And the best way to deliver a free ebook inside MailerLite is to use either a basic form you embed on your website, a pop-up form or a landing page. So to create a landing page inside MailerLite, you go to Sites and then create a landing page. As of this moment, MailerLite offers 32 landing page templates. So I get people on my email list by offering a free giveaway in return for their name and email address. And maybe I'm blind, but I miss a template for such giveaways, which is too bad. Also, I find it annoying that you can't go back and change the template if you've chosen one. You need to create a new landing page if you want to change templates. And that's not pretty intuitive in my opinion. Furthermore, I find it odd that I can't choose to create a landing page from scratch. I need to select a template to go to the next step. And once you've selected a template, you can delete everything you don't like with no trouble. So that's pretty good. Editing the template works perfectly fine. You can also undo actions very quickly, and I like that feature pretty much. You can change and edit mostly anything on the landing page. You can change all the texts, fonts on the page, and you can change the colors, images, backgrounds, basically anything. While creating the landing page, you can either choose to use a standard sign-up form on your landing page where people fill in their email address, or choose a pop-up sign-up form where you link a button to a pop-up sign-up form you already created. So this pop-up sign-up form is a pretty neat feature that you can use inside blog posts as well. For instance, when writing your blog, you can link to a pop-up form just as you can link to other websites. This way, people won't have to leave your website and you don't have to embed a sign-up form in your blog too. If you haven't created a pop-up form yet, you need to do that first before using the pop-up form on your landing page. When finished with the landing page, you continue with the next step and you click on Save and Update. The next thing you need to do is switch the double opt-in to on. This means that when one signs up for your giveaway, they will receive a confirmation email before getting access to the giveaway. You can change the content of the confirmation email to whatever you want. And you can change the text of the button to, for example, download free ebook. When finished editing the confirmation email, you need to edit the confirmation thank you page. If it's just a discount code you want to give away, you can show the code on the thank you page. But if it's a free ebook, for example, you need to change the link of the confirmation page to the link to your ebook. You can host your ebook on Google Drive, for instance, and use that link as the confirmation thank you page. So that's it, people can access your giveaway now. So the next thing I tested is I created automated emails for different people in different situations. Besides distributing free ebooks and stuff to your new subscribers, you want to nurture your new subs by sending them pre-written newsletters, or in other words, an automated workflow. For my online dog training business, I have multiple sign-up forms where people can download either a checklist, free chapters of my book, free ebooks, etc. The moment they sign up, I ask them about their situation, and they can choose one of the 4 situation or buckets I created. They can choose for either, I don't know if I'm ready for a puppy. The second one is, I'm ready for a puppy but I don't know the breed yet. The third one is, I'm waiting to pick up my puppy from the breeder. Or the last one, the fourth one, I have my puppy already at home. So by knowing their situation, I can personalize my messages to them. I'm not going to send people information about different dog breeds if they already have their puppy at home. You get the point, right? So as I told you in the first part of this video, MailerLite offers automated emails in a free plan, which is pretty cool. Not many email marketing software companies do this. So to create personalized email content when someone signs up, you need to create a new field. You can call this new field situation, for example. You create a new field by going to subscribers and then click on fields. Once you've done that, you go back to the form or landing page you created and you edit the sign-up form by adding a new field to it. You're adding the field you just created. You make this field required and choose for radio buttons as the field type. Then you add the different buckets your audience can choose. So you must understand, the more buckets you create, the more work it will be for you, since you will make separate automated emails for each of the buckets. So once finished, you click on Save. So the next thing you'll do is create an automation workflow for each of the different buckets. As the workflow trigger, you choose the updated field. As custom field, you choose your recently added custom field. So the next thing is choose is equal. And after that, you fill in the exact name of the bucket you created in the sign-up form. The only thing left is to add the emails to it and create other automation workflows for the different buckets you made. So another thing I tested is creating e-commerce campaigns like abandoned cart emails and so forth. So let's begin by telling you that it works. So the abandoned cart emails work, and you can also create an automated workflow of emails when someone purchases any product or a specific product or from a product category. The thing is, in my opinion, MailerLite is by no means an e-commerce email marketing solution. So don't get me wrong, I'm totally in love with this product for the business I'm in, and that's selling information products, just a couple of them. But I will not advise this product to my client who has thousands of different products in their store. Or in other words, is a real e-commerce brand. You can't compare the e-commerce functionalities and features of MailerLite with Klaviyo, for instance, who specifically tailored its software product to e-commerce businesses. Even MailChimp is more suitable for e-commerce companies in comparison to MailerLite. MailerLite doesn't offer any pre-written e-commerce template examples, whereas Klaviyo provides you dozens of ideas you can easily import into your email marketing implementation. Having pre-written templates makes it much easier to set things up because you don't need to come up with everything yourself. Another thing is the difference between the features you have inside Klaviyo when creating your newsletters and showing your products. There are so many different ways I would like to show my product in my newsletter. I can change the height of the product image, change the destination URL, etc. And I'm not going into the nitty-gritty of all the differences between the two, but you get the point. And the last thing is I contacted MailerLite's support team. MailerLite offers email support for their free plan users and chat support for their paid plan customers. They offer chat support 24/7, which is amazing. We as business owners don't have 9 to 5 workdays. Sometimes I take an afternoon off during the week and I'll work on a Saturday or Sunday. Having the option to contact chat support and receiving feedback within 5 minutes is impressive. Kudos to them. Especially if you're in the flow of creating your emails and automated workflows and you don't want to stop it because you're waiting for an answer by email. You just want a quick response. So the last part of this video is a little background story about MailerLite and how many customers they have. So according to MailerLite's about page, MailerLite originated in 2010. Currently 96 people are working for the company across 16 countries. They work remotely. Ignace, and I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name, is the founder and CEO of MailerLite. On his LinkedIn profile he writes that MailerLite is the simplest email marketing tool for small businesses. Forget about complex settings and unnecessary features, he writes. On their website they wrote a while ago they had 978,000 customers. When I take a look now, I see they have 988,000 customers. Sadly, I couldn't find any information on trustworthy revenue numbers, so I don't know how much they're making. Some websites say this is how much MailerLite is making, but I don't see any source mentioning who told them that. I'm mostly on the lookout to find an interview with the founder, since this is one of the best sources you can find, but there is no interview I could find. For instance, GetResponse, another great email marketing tool, shared once in an interview of 2018 that they make around $5 million in recurring revenue each month of 100,000 paying customers. I think that the average customer of GetResponse pays a higher number than the average MailerLite customer does, so I don't think you can compare the two in that regard, but still. Another thing is that of those 988,000 MailerLite customers, a significant portion of those are probably on a free plan. I'm also pretty curious whether or not they are only taking into account active users. For example, I created a free account on MailerLite to test the software for this video, but I'm not actively using it at this moment. Am I added to one of those 988,000 customers? My final words before we wrap up. So whether or not MailerLite is something worth spending your time and money on totally depends on what you're looking for in an email marketing automation tool. If you want to try it out, please do so by going through my affiliate link below, as I will receive a small commission when you do so, with no extra cost to you, of course. And if you go through my affiliate link, that will be the end of it. But if you don't,
I will rain down on a godly firestorm upon you. You're gonna have to call the United Nations and get a binding resolution to keep me from destroying you.
I'm talking spam email, mother. I will send you spam email. And one more last thing before we wrap things up. I spent the last month or two researching and testing dozens of different email marketing tools, and I spent hundreds of hours on this. I created a video where I shared all my findings. Check out the description for a link to that video. In the description below you also find links to other videos, such as where I compare MailerLite with other email marketing software tools. You can find those video links in the description as well. So please click the like button if you find this video of any value before you go, and if you didn't find any value in this video, then please let me know as well, as I would like to know whether or not I'm doing a good job here. Also, please leave me a comment and explain why you are interested in MailerLite. On what project are you working on? Furthermore, if you have any questions regarding email marketing, please let me know. I would love to give you some tips. And since I don't have any subscribers yet to my YouTube channel, you have my full attention. Lastly, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the big red subscribe button so you won't miss my next video. Every Monday and Thursday there's a new video where I'll publish my research on a software tool or where I share invaluable tips related to email marketing or other cool bread making subjects. If you want to know how I build an email list of more than 25,000 email subscribers with my online dog training business, make sure to download my free 5-page ebook where I share my 3-step formula to 100 daily newsletter signups. And there's a link to the free ebook in the description below. So that's all I got to say for today. Stay hydrated, stay healthy, and good luck with your journey to earning the daily bread for you and your family. Thanks for watching my video, brothers, and I'll see you next time. Robin, out.